the beginning of May. This area, technically, growing season is June 1st, so it could still snow again. That's why the trees aren't going to take their chances coming out yet. Now, this one we drove by, it didn't look like it was clogged, but we'll see. That's why the trees aren't going to take their chances coming out yet. Now, this one we drove by, it didn't look like it was clogged, but we'll see. There's a guy standing up there. Or is that Bigfoot up there? Is that Bigfoot? I can't zoom in any further with this mode. Is that Bigfoot? I can't zoom in any further with this mode.
So I just heard something kind of big come off the side of that hill across the creek, and unfortunately, that is the way I have to go to get out of here.
Jason is an experienced outdoorsman, but when he returned to Dead Man's Hollow, he had no idea this trip would unsettle him more than ever before. As he made his way along the trail, the sun dipped below the horizon, and with it came a heavy silence.
Tonight I'm at Dead Man's Hollow in Scioto County, Ohio. The trail itself is part of the Shawnee State Forest Bridle Trail, but the hollow has long been rumored to be haunted. There have been reports of disembodied screams and voices, so we're going to see what happens tonight. I don't have a lot of time before the sun sets, and I'm going to get back here and set up a little base camp, so I'll pick you guys up here in a little bit. Well, footprints. Somebody's been out here. If you remember my last video, I ran across some coon hunters, and on my way out here tonight, I saw some trucks pulled off to the side with some dog kennels in the back of them, so I think I met our friends from the last video.
Jason, however, wasn't afraid, at least not yet. He decided to venture off trail, but soon after, a strange noise echoed through the trees. He brushed it off, convincing himself his mind was playing tricks on him. But the deeper he went, the more uneasy he felt.
Maybe I'm a little paranoid, but it is a little creepy back here. And every now and then it's not a bad idea to look behind you, just to see what's following you. Well, I'm seeing now that I probably should have stayed on the trail because there's a giant tree down in front of my path, and it's going to be hard to get through. Okay, already my mind's starting to play tricks on me because I just heard the creek talking to me. Thought I heard a voice.
His biggest concern wasn't just the potential dangers lurking in the dark. It was his own safety. At one point, Jason tripped while trying to manage his camera. Alone in the wild, even a small accident can have serious consequences.
Too wet, too late. All right, get up here without breaking my neck. All right. Oops. Well, that's what happens when you go tromping around in the forest in the dark. All right, so I'm gonna find an easier way to get up. Okay, so after that spill, it's a good time to discuss something. If you ever do plan on making YouTube videos or being on a film set or just out shooting any kind of videos at all, it's always important to remember safety first. Safety is the most important thing because, believe it or not, sometimes filmmaking and video making can be dangerous.
As he pressed on, the noises grew louder, twigs snapping from all around him, as if something, or someone, was circling him.
All right, so as soon as I got across the creek, I had something throw at me, like a little rock or something, and I thought I heard like a little twig snap about, I don't know, 40, 50 yards away from me. So I guess, I don't know, I guess that's what I signed up for. All right, guys, kind of a clearing here on the other side of this creek. Looks like a good place to set up base camp. So I was just going to set up a little base camp here, and thought I heard another twig break. Now, I mean, when you're out in the woods at night, the woods do make noises, but I've always wondered, you know, when you hear a twig break in the middle of the night, it takes something kind of heavy to do that. And I don't think like a little squirrel or a chipmunk weighs enough to make a twig snap like that. But I don't see anything. Probably just my mind playing tricks on me. That whippoorwill knows what's going on. Every time I try to set up, I hear a twig snap over there. And I can... There it is. Did you hear it? Every time I turn the camera off.
Shining his flashlight into the darkness, he scanned for movement, but saw nothing. The activity intensified. With each passing moment, the feeling of being watched grew stronger. Something was following him.